What's up, guys? Cody here today. Here to talk about where I've been for the past 2 days. So, I was at Disney. And, yeah. It's probably like my 10th time at Disney, so I wasn't all that excited exactly to go. But, my family, was staying at the Contemporary Hotel, which is the hotel that's really close to the Magic Kingdom that you can just walk to the Magic Kingdom from. So we got to stay there, and we were on the 11th floor there. So we got to look out over the Magic Kingdom pretty much, which was nice. So we got up Tuesday, checked in, and then we headed over to Magic Kingdom because we had dinner reservations at 6, I think, at the Crystal Palace. So we got over there, and we were early, so we decided to walk around some. And when we got to Toontown, I was not happy, to say the least a bit. You see, for me, going to Disney for so many times, I've come accustomed to what Toontown's supposed to look like. But then a few years back, they changed it. I hadn't really been since then. So when I got there, I was not happy with the changes that they made. They made Toontown this like old town, old country style fair type of place, which is not what they should have done. Because the colors there are not good. The colors are it's a lot of dull red, blues, and yellows. And I just feel like Toontown was a place, when I got there was a lot of bright colors. So there was a lot of bright reds, blues, and yellows, and oranges, and there was just a lot of bright colors, and that's what attracted me to the place as a child. It was these bright colors, and I think that's, I just really think that should have been kept for the place, and I don't quite understand why they changed it all. Also, another thing I don't like is that the big tent that they had there that they used to just sell merchandise in, and in the back there was meet and greet. They only sell food in there now. I think it's just because they make more money that way, but I just don't like it. I liked my shop in the back there. And yeah, so at the Crystal Palace, and then we had fast passes for Buzz Lightyear, the Seven Dwarfs Minecart roller coaster, and Space Mountain. Now, just so you know, this was like spring break for a lot of people, so there was a lot of people there, and we're not used to that because a lot of times we go like in February when it's freezing cold and nobody else is there, so the longest line we have to wait in is like 20 to 30 minutes. So we didn't, which is fine because there's only so many rides that we feel like doing anyways when we're at Disney now, since we've been like 10 times. But it was a different experience for us with all the people there. So, like, we got over to Buzz Lightyear. We sped through that since we had a fast pass. If you have a fast pass for Buzz Lightyear, you go through super fast. But oh my god, the line was so long for a ride that should not have been that long. So we get through Buzz Lightyear. I win, of course. Then we have time to kill, so we're just walking around the park, and we're talking about different things. And they took out Snow White from when I was last there. So whenever they put in the dwarves minecart thing, they took out Snow White and replaced that with more food stalls. So I wasn't happy about that. Then like we went over to Frontierland, and there was just everything was backed up ridiculously. And yeah, so we rode Seven Dwarfs. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't all that great. It was the Disney roller coaster. They don't really do much. And by then we were all kind of just exhausted, so we all walked back to the hotel and sat up on the balcony and watched the fireworks. And then I couldn't get a lick of sleep because my brother was snoring. So yeah. Next day we hit Hollywood Studios and Downtown Disney. So in the morning we got into Hollywood Studios. We did the Toy Story ride because we love games, and we did that twice. We waited in line the first time, and then we used our Fast Pass for it the second time. And I won both times, of course. And then, so we had fun on that, and then we went over to Tower of Terror and did that because we had a Fast Pass for it. But it was like 10 o'clock by the time we got over there, I think, and it was like a 2 hour wait already. Add in the fact that the Rock and Roll roller coaster was a temporary close because of technical difficulties, so everybody for that was running over there too. So, which is too bad we didn't get to go on that this trip because you can only have 3 Fast Passes, and then you can get more after that, but it's too much effort because most of the good ones are gone by then. But so then we had a Fast Pass for Star Wars, and my thinking was we didn't need a Fast Pass because in the past the Star Tours has been a 5-minute wait in the past. This was before the new movie came out though, so I wasn't taking that into effect all that much because it's the same ride pretty much with just different film added. So I'm thinking 5 minutes, like 20 minutes at most. We get over there. It is an 80-minute wait for Star Tours. And I'm like, wow, a 4,000% increase in wait time. So it's a good thing we got Fast Passes for that. But like there was like a line to the gift shop to make like your own lightsaber. It was ridiculous. They have like a show outside Star Tours as well for like kids. Like they're training to be Jedi Knights or something like that. So they're given capes and lightsabers and everything. And then like after like they're done training, Darth Vader comes out and they like kind of battle him. To go through people faster, they made Darth Vader have a sister now, an evil sister to come out and go through kids twice as fast. I find that funny. But it used to be like they would run that show like 3 times throughout the whole day. They had one running like every half hour. It was ridiculous. But I'm still thirsty. I kind of just woke up, which I'm behind on schedule for myself because I woke up an hour late because my alarm died. So then after Hollywood Studios, because that was all we did pretty much. After Studios, just chilled back at the hotel for a little bit, and then we ran over to Downtown Disney, which only I had been to before, and I was there with my aunt last summer, I think. So I was the only one that'd been there, so I was kind of a tour guide. Although I didn't really know where everything was because I didn't go into the shops all that much. But Downtown Disney's what for me, like since I'm older now, it's a nice place to be at because there's a lot of different places to eat at. There's a lot of places to shop at, and there's a lot of stuff to do at Downtown Disney if you really want to do something. So I mean, like we ate at Fulton's Crab House. It was okay. Whatever I got, I was not pleased with, but we were there. I showed them around everywhere, and we had a good time. And we ended with getting some of the ice cream from the Giordano, however you pronounce that name? Giudarelli's at the place there. So we got ice cream from the chocolate shop there. Then we headed back and watched fireworks that night too. And so that was Wednesday, and then Thursday, which is yesterday for me, we decided to go to Epcot in the morning and then go to the Magic Kingdom for the rest of the day. So at Epcot, we decided that we weren't going to get any fast passes because we were going to be there early, and we didn't necessarily know this, but the park opened up early as well, since for resort guests. And so, I mean, we didn't necessarily know that, so, but we got, like, it opened, like, the park opened for us at, like, 8, and we got there at, like, 8:30 or something like that. And then it opened for the rest of the guests at 9. So, we wanted to do Test Track, and we would have done Soarin', but it was under renovation still because they're adding, like, a third set of seats. So we got over to Test Track, and it was pretty much an hour wait already. So we just did all single riders, and it's okay. After you've ridden it so many times, it's whatever. Then me and my brother did Mission Space because my parents don't really like it. I mean, because they just, it's not them, I guess. That was okay. Like I said, after a while the rides are just like, eh. But, and then we kind of we did the Globe, the Epcot Globe, I forget what that's called. Forget what the ride is called, but, we did that, and then we headed, and then we just kind of walked around through the countries back in there at Epcot. So, which is nice. I like walking through all this stuff. Oh yeah, Epcot had their International Flower Garden Festival, which I think is going to be like going on like all year or something. So they have a lot of different like flower garden things to look at. It was really nice. To look at all the different stuff. There's a bunch of like Disney characters and made out of flowers and whatnot. So that was pretty nice to see. Added a bit more color to the experience, and it was something different to look at. So, like I said, still tired. And then after that, we hit Magic Kingdom one last time, and we would have done Pirates of the Caribbean, but the line was so long, and Splash Mountain line was like 2 hours. So we had a fast pass for Thunder Mountain, and we still had to wait like a half hour in that. Man, the line was so backed up that they had to get masking tape out to show where the line was. It was bad. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. We did Buzz Lightyear as well because Mission Space, like we couldn't get a fast pass for it or something. Like a month back, like we could not schedule a fast pass for Mission Space until like 4:00, and we did not want to be there at that time. So yeah, that was pretty much it. And then on the way out, we bought stuff. I got a shirt. Like if there wasn't anything I really liked, so I get a shirt. In hindsight, I could have gotten I could have stopped at their glass store, which they have two. They have one in downtown Disney, and they have one on Main Street in Magic Kingdom. The one in downtown, they both sell about the same stuff. The one in downtown Disney sells a bit different stuff. It's bigger. I think they have a lot more bigger stuff there. The one on Main Street has a lot of smaller stuff, but I kind of wanted to get something there, but it was all too expensive. And actually, I've got one from a few years past. I kind of like a lot, but it's just a little dragon standing on like a mountain type of thing. So they have a bigger scale thing of this there that's like $200-300. It looks nice though, but they didn't have a small scale thing like this. And this was like $35, but they had smaller ones now that was like the size of like just the dragon itself here, and they were like $40 a piece. But yeah, I think I would have preferred one of those instead of a shirt, but I wasn't thinking at the time being. So yeah, that was pretty much the trip, and on the way out we got like ice cream or something. And yeah, I was tired. My legs are killing me. And yeah, so I'm back now. I just started playing League, for a game yesterday. And Paragon, I'm still trying to figure out how to get that to work. But yeah, I have Paragon working on my new computer, which is good. But it still doesn't want to record all that well, so I'll see what I can do about it. But yeah, so I'm back, which is good. I've got friends coming over today, so I'm gonna be behind on stuff still, because I'm not gonna have time to work on anything. But yeah, that was Disney for me. So, oh, and I hope this comes out well, since this is on my new computer. I still haven't quite tested out the video camera on this yet, since that's what I'm using for this. So I hope it comes out well. I don't think the lighting was all that great for me, but it's whatever. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe if you did, and see you in the next one. Thanks.